From flames that burn behind waterfalls to ancient symbols stretching across entire deserts, our world is filled with places that defy logical explanation. Some mysteries have plausible scientific theories, but none that fully unravel their secrets. How can a cave grow crystals the size of buildings? Why do strange orbs of light appear in the sky with no known source? And could a whole village simply vanish without a trace? Join us as we explore 10 of the most baffling places on Earth, each leaving scientists with more questions than answers. Don't forget to subscribe for more mind-bending discoveries. Number 10. Eternal Flame Falls. New York. Hidden within the Shale Creek Preserve in western New York, Eternal Flame Falls is an unusual natural wonder where a small flame flickers behind a cascading waterfall. This phenomenon seems impossible. Fire and water don't mix. Initially, geologists believed that natural gas seeping from underground shale layers was responsible for keeping the flame alight. However, further research from Indiana University found that the rock formations in the area don't generate enough heat to ignite the gas naturally. Typically, gas seeps require extremely high temperatures, yet no known source exists in the region. Number 9. Plain of Jars, Laos. Scattered across the Xiangkwang Plateau in Laos, thousands of massive stone jars, some standing over 10 feet tall and weighing up to 10 tons, dot the landscape. These ancient relics, estimated to date back to the Iron Age, 500 BCE to 500 CE, have left archaeologists scratching their heads for decades. The prevailing theory suggests that the jars were used as burial urns or for food storage. However, no definitive evidence supports this claim. Even stranger, the stone used to craft the jars was quarried miles away, raising questions about how an ancient civilization transported such enormous objects without modern technology. Number 8. Cave of Crystals, Mexico. Deep beneath Naka, Mexico, an underground cavern holds one of the most breathtaking natural wonders on Earth. Crystals the size of skyscrapers. Discovered in 2000 by miners, the Cave of Crystals contains massive selenite formations, some stretching up to 39 feet long and weighing over 55 tons. Scientists understand that these crystals formed due to mineral-rich water and intense heat, but the mystery lies in their sheer size. Crystals usually form in confined spaces, yet these grew to unprecedented dimensions. Number 7. Stone Spheres, Costa Rica. When workers were clearing the Costa Rican jungle in the 1930s, they stumbled upon hundreds of nearly perfect stone spheres, some over 6 feet in diameter. These Dikis spheres, made of solid gabbro, were buried beneath layers of soil, leading archaeologists to believe they date back over 1,500 years. Theories abound regarding their purpose. Some suggest they were used as astronomical markers or symbols of social status. Others believe they were placed in patterns representing constellations. The most bizarre theory claims they were shaped by an ancient, advanced civilization, possibly even extraterrestrials. Number 6. Fairy Circles, Namibia. Across the Namib Desert, thousands of circular patches of barren land, ranging from 10 to 65 feet in diameter, dot the landscape in a seemingly organized pattern. Known as fairy circles, these formations have puzzled scientists for years. One theory suggests that termites clear the vegetation underground, creating natural water reservoirs that allow sparse plant life to survive. Another hypothesis argues that plants self-organize in competition for scarce water, forming the striking circular patterns. Number 5. Hessdalen Lights, Norway. In the Hessdalen Valley of Norway, unexplained glowing orbs have appeared in the night sky for over a century. These luminous anomalies, known as the Hessdalen Lights, range from bright white to deep red and can hover, dart, or disappear in an instant. Scientists have proposed multiple explanations: piezoelectric activity caused by tectonic stress, plasma formations, or even ionized dust particles. Number 4. Padam Crater, Russia. Deep in the Siberian wilderness, a 131-foot-high mound of limestone known as the Padam Crater has mystified experts for decades. Discovered in 1949, this dome-like formation is surrounded by smaller ridges, resembling a giant's nest with an egg in the center. Early theories suggested a meteorite impact, but no space debris has been found. Some scientists propose volcanic activity, yet the region lacks any other signs of eruptions. Others even speculate that the crater could be a hidden nuclear explosion site from the Soviet era. Number 3. Nazca Lines, Peru. Etched into the arid Nazca Desert, these massive geoglyphs, depicting animals, plants, and geometric shapes, stretch across at least 170 square miles. Believed to be created between 500 BCE and 500 CE, the Nazca Lines remain one of the greatest ancient puzzles. The mystery isn't just their purpose. Possible theories include astronomical calendars, religious symbols, or even alien messages, but how they were made with such precision. The full scope of the designs can only be seen from above, yet the Nazca civilization had no known aerial technology. Number 2. Stonehenge, United Kingdom. One of the most famous ancient sites, Stonehenge is a prehistoric circle of massive stones in Wiltshire, England. Some weigh up to 25 tons and were transported from quarries over 150 miles away, an incredible feat for a civilization over 4,500 years ago. Theories suggest it was used as a burial site, a celestial observatory, or a place for religious ceremonies. But how did ancient builders move such enormous stones with primitive technology? The lack of definitive answers keeps Stonehenge one of history's greatest enigmas. Number 1. Lake Anjikuni, Canada. In 1930, a fur trapper named Joe LaBelle arrived at Lake Anjikuni, expecting to find a lively Inuit village. Instead, he found empty huts, untouched food supplies, and even sled dogs that had starved to death. Yet not a single sign of struggle or footprints leading away. Despite investigations, no evidence was ever found to explain what happened to the villagers. Did they abandon their homes in a hurry? Were they victims of something far more mysterious? To this day, their disappearance remains an unsolved enigma. Even with all our scientific advancements, some mysteries refuse to be solved. Are these places proof of natural forces we don't yet understand? Or something beyond the realm of science? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating discoveries.